Hello, everyone. Welcome back again to another episode of the Critics Collective. And today it's me, the not so super fan, of course, or Mate. Um, so we got a chance again to watch a early screening of a film that's coming out soon called Bone Lake, and it's supposed to be releasing when? Probably next week. Uh, next week. Yes, next week. So quick synopsis for this film. It's a couple vacation at a secluded estate and is upended when they're forced to share a dimension with a mysterious couple. A dream getaway spiral into a nightmare maze of sex, lies, manipulation, triggering a battle for survival. Oh man. This film stars Alex Roe, Maddie Hayson, Marco Pigosi, and Andradecita. Clayton Spencer and Ianis Reese. I think I pronounced it correct. I'll be butchering these names like crazy. And this film
Yeah.
was this film was directed by Mercedes Bryce Morgan. I'm I haven't heard of her, but overall, you know what, my dear, I'm gonna let you go ahead and give your opinion as far as this film.
Okay. I don't even know where to start. I mean, I don't want to give away too much, but definitely the synopsis is pretty spot on when it comes to like the manipulation, the sex and everything. I will say the setup, I feel like the little setup they had, I was like, okay, interesting. I noted it, but I didn't think it was gonna be taken to a certain level. But then again, from what we talked about, we don't could be interpreted maybe different ways. I might have to rewatch it to really kind of break it down that part, but it kind of took me off guard. Um, but I really liked it. Was very suspenseful with the little manipulation. It did piss me off. I feel like if it pissed you off, it did what it needed to do. Like if you're just kind of like, oh wow, like that was dumb, you know. But it's just like wow, the manipulation was very there. Um, what else? I really like towards the end the little action part, like the actual like fighting scenes. Like I actually really like that, like especially the knife part, like in the kitchen. I like that. Like I was like, okay, it's a nice, little relief from everything we've kind of just experienced before. Um, but honestly, I was not really expecting it to again took me by I don't even know what to say, but it's like I'm lost for words because I don't want to give away too much. But I mean, I liked it. It was definitely a roller coaster. I will say that. Definitely a roller coaster.
For me, it was a mix because the way it started off at the beginning with the two couples at the beginning, I was like, okay, it's interesting. This is where this film is going, especially with the way the guy got shot with an arrow, which I was like, oh, nobody
Yeah, that
wants
was
that to happen
crazy.
to him. But when they finally made it to the mansion and it, I felt it took too long to get to the nitty gritty as far as the film go. I thought it was prolonged, and that character Diego. At one point, I don't know. I wasn't really a fan of him for some reason. I understand after towards the, I guess, the middle part where he kind of explained why he's the way he is with her, but I don't know. I don't know why they made him such a, I would say, a prude.
Nah, he was a bitch.
Yeah.
Like that's exactly what he was.
But it was, I don't know, his character. It's not that I didn't want his character to win. It's just I don't know the way they wrote it. I wasn't really for him. But again, I just felt they took too much time to get to the point of okay, this is what's going on. But like you said, the action, the gore, towards the end that paid off. Um, but the story and all in the middle the plot, it just ruined that kind of a little bit.
This there was a part where they kind of mentioned like, and I don't even know if this is a spoiler because I feel like maybe people might not really catch it. I feel like it was pretty quick in the scene where they were kind of talking amongst. I'm not even gonna say who, but they were like, "This is taking longer than expected." Like I feel like you don't think even with that, maybe that's kind of like a wrench. What is it when a wrench is thrown in your plans? Kind of like fucks it up.
Yeah, it's what it is.
You don't even think that maybe because it prolonged that too for them also.
Maybe I think it did, but it just felt like they were doing so much to make that other couple to look like the bad guy that it took away from the actual. Okay, this is you don't start
Yeah.
off this strong, then you just kind of just slow down so much that it to get to the action. I don't know. Me personally, I don't think it worked out for me. I see what they were doing as far as like they were playing mind games and all that, which works, but maybe they should have added more couples. That would have worked where people are dying off bit by bit. But if they were gonna do like the whole manipulation part, I think it should have start off like that, then not like okay, this is gonna be a gory action murder mystery type. Yeah. But
Yeah. I mean, maybe if it was like a double date getaway and then they would have been like a third couple and then they were
maybe.
kind of like manipulating both couples type of thing. I feel like that would have added like an extra challenge to them,
Yeah.
you know. But I feel like maybe how my take was, even with the ending, again, this is not even spoiling, but maybe this was their challenge, you
It was
know.
a shitty challenge. I
I
tell you the
mean,
truth.
yeah. But
uh,
I
one
feel like
thing,
our ratings are gonna be different,
yeah.
probably.
But again, one thing, it might as well just I'll give this minor spoiler. It's just the beginning. The couples, they're getting chased and get shot with arrow, and the male gets shot in the nuts with an arrow, literally. But you start off like that, and you just go from that to, you know, uh, but might as well just go ahead and jump and give this film its
Yeah.
accolade. And as you guys are well aware over here at the Critics Collective, 5 is for excellent, 4 good, 3 average, 2 below average, 1 poor quality, and 0 always my favorite, horrible. Mayte, will you do us the honor?
Yes. I give it a 4. I think
A 4?
it's yes, even with the pacing, even from the beginning, you set it up a certain way. Yes, I get that. But I mean, I feel like it was more of a manipulation type of thing. I mean, it was a game after all. A lot of games were played. So,
It was.
I mean, it definitely I think every horror fan should watch it at least one time and see what you think about it. And see, what cat. I feel like because it's like it has a lot of different elements. It's not just a kidnapping or it's not just like home invasion or also just psychological. It's like a lot of different things. So it's a little bit of it was a little bit of everything. It's not like the best, but I
Nah.
think it was
You know what? I'm giving it a below average too.
okay.
Um, again, it could have been better. You could see the flaws in the film when it comes to the dialogue here and there because it should have just stay with the first part where it's all action and not action, but where it's all thriller suspense where people are getting taken out one by one instead of that whole at part where it could have worked if they just, okay, this is what it is, where these couple, they're just manipulating people and is playing along. But I don't know. I think they tried to do two things that could have meshed well, but they didn't mesh well to me personally. But it is what it is.
Fair
Well,
enough.
guys, this is our review for Bone Lake, which is coming out sooner in theaters. Let us know in the comment down below if you're gonna watch it. Have you heard of this film? Let us know how you feel, or if you had a chance to watch it early. But of course, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And I would say this is what I would consider this part of our 31 days of Halloween horror review. Would you?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yes. Would be, yeah. All right. Well, guys, thank you for joining us over here at the Critics Collective. Y'all have a good day and enjoy your spooky season.